Don't speak fly, but I have a sneaky suspicion that this one is mocking me. Wow. G'day everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madison Paige. Happy New Year! I know I technically said Happy New Year in the last one, but this is the first proper official video of 2024. So I wanted to say it again. For today's video, I am going to be doing something that I have never done before. I am going to be making a vision board. I like the idea of vision boards, but for the last several years, trying to think of doing them kind of stressed me out. This year, however, I feel like I have a solid head on my shoulders. I feel like I have a very good idea of what it is that I want out of this year. So I feel confident enough to give this a go. I'm doing it in this journal here. You will have seen it in the last video. It's slowly becoming like an actual journal. I know I don't journal, so pages look like this mostly rather than like cutesy stuff, but I am giving it a go. The pages that have already been filled in this, the first couple focused on my yearly tarot reading that I do, which I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because it's a personal reading between me and my cards. But then the next page is just sort of goals that I have for the year, and then I saw this thing on Pinterest that was like a life vision list for how I view my life going in the next few years. So I gave that a go, and yeah, now I'm going to do a vision board. So I have all of my materials here. I have a magazine, I have pictures that I already picked out and printed off, I have scissors, I have a glue stick, I have a second camera. I actually thought to do that this time. Yeah, before I get that camera going though, there are a couple of things that I want on my vision board that I want to keep just for me. So I'm going to write those down on the pages and then stick everything over top of it. And you will just have to talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Now that I've done that, let's get on to doing this. So the first picture that I have is actually a collage in and of itself. Last year I went to a sapphic ball. I have a vlog. It's not great, but I have a little thing that I filmed while I was there. And this year they are hoping to put on another one, which I will hopefully go to again. And so this first picture here is my planned look for if I do go. All of these pictures have a meaning, obviously. They might just not be like literally what's in the picture. So I'm going to just put that down anywhere. I think what I'm gonna do is I have a bunch of pictures that I'm keeping whole, and then a bunch of pictures that I'm just going to cut out specific parts. So I think I'm going to do all of the whole pictures first and just put the cut out pictures wherever. This next picture is just a picture of plants. It's to represent my gardening. I am hoping to start taking some decent care of my plants again this year. I know they are probably listening to me right now going, you say that every year, and then by December we're all dead. They're not. They're alive, barely, but they're hanging in there. I do actually have plans though on how to make it easier for me. The first step was getting like a water indicator, which that came this morning. So hopefully I will be able to use that to know when my girls need a bit more water. The second step was moving my watering can, because I kept not touching it because there was a spider on it. So now I've moved it out of the spider area, given it a good spray, and hopefully it should be fine now. And then the next step, which I'll be doing when I can afford it, is getting one of those like pop-up greenhouses from like the warehouse or something, so that one, they're all in one place where I can see them, so I'm not like having to wander around the house and forgetting some, and two, so they can be outside without risk of like sunburn or anything. Obviously there's still some risk, so I'm gonna put them outside but in the shade. The general idea though is that I will become a good plant mum again, she says, like she's ever been a good plant mum. Oh, the fourth step is getting rid of my daffodils because they still didn't grow. The third picture that I just cut out, if you're from New Zealand you'll recognise it. It is the ACC logo. It actually has nothing to do with ACC itself. It's more of a reminder to me to make sure I'm taking care of myself. You see those ads all the time that's like, who's watching out for you? You know, take care of yourself so other people don't have to do it later, which usually I think the ads are stupid, but they are a good reminder to like just make sure you're taking stock of yourself and your life and what you're doing. So yeah, it's going on there as a reminder to take better care of me. Like I said, some of these pictures won't actually have anything to do with what they're a picture of. They'll just be personal reminders to me. This next picture is a screenshot of a YouTube thumbnail, but it is representing my room. Obviously I'm not planning on designing it exactly like that, but I would like to do something. So this fifth picture is painting. I chose the one with the black cat because my baby. But I would like to get into painting again. It's been a little difficult because the house is a little bit more crowded, but I can still find the time. I'll figure it out. I have 4 canvases over in my little art corner that I need to put paint to, and I intend to do that this year. This next shot is just a generic Google photo of a group of friends to represent how I would like to make a more conscious effort to see my friends this year, whether it be in person or over FaceTime for those that are further away. I just want to let my friends know that I care. And before you ask, Madison, why didn't you just use a photo of your actual friends? I don't have one. I do not have a group photo of all of my friends together, mostly because they come from different areas of my life, but also because when I'm with my friends, that's just like not something I think about. I hung out with like, I think all of my friends at least once, all in the space of like a few months. No photos. None. Next photo is crossword. If you watched my channel, probably like 2018, 2019, you will know that crosswords were a big part of my morning routine. I like getting my brain fired first thing in the morning, and I stopped doing them for a while, mostly because the website that I was using seemed to die and I didn't like any of the other ones around. So I switched to bingo and developed a mild gambling addiction. So for a while I haven't really been doing anything in the morning, and it's been making me sad. So instead, I am going to make an effort to find some way of doing crosswords again. I have a bunch of books, like the little crossword books that you can get from the airport. I have those that I can do. I found a different website that has the same sort of crosswords that I was doing before, so I could try to do that again. But basically just have something to do in the morning that's not immediately like scrolling TikTok, that gets my brain active and brings me joy. This next picture is just of a path in nature. This will be no surprise to anyone that's been watching me for a while or knows me in person. I love nature walks. I love them. I miss them. I don't go on them enough. My excuse for the longest time has been because I don't have a car, but I have people in my life that have cars and also like nature walks. So really that's just an excuse. But this year I have decided I'm going out into the woods. They need me and I need them. So I'm putting it on the vision board as a way to hold myself accountable. I will be in the trees if you ever can't find me. This next picture that I'm cutting out is just a random someone from Google getting their arm tattooed to represent that I would like to get some more tattoos this year, but not just that, actually. I would like to make the effort to start removing one of them. So this is there for that as well. Okay, we have many gaps still, but we are now on to the cutting out parts of pictures segment. So this first one that I will be cutting out is Stevie Nicks. Love her vibe. Love a lot of her songs, probably more than I realise. My mum is a big Stevie Nicks fan, and so I grew up with her music, but as an adult I haven't really gone back and figured out which of her songs are the ones that I know and like. Except for Seven Wonders, which is most of the reason that she's going on this vision board today. That song has been stalking me since the new year started. So I feel like it means something. I feel like that is gonna be some sort of energy that I take into the year. The next one, which I'm not leaving it cut out like this, fear not, people. The next one is a sun, just because I guess in the most simple answer I could give, sun makes me happy. Car. This car is pretty self-explanatory. I would like to get a car this year. If I don't, that's like, it's not the end of the world. I would like to not have to rely on people anymore. But the car is actually on here, like the main reason it's on here is because I want to get my full license this year. I don't have it. Shocker. I am currently on my restricted, so I would like to go ahead and get my full this year, and that is why the picture of a car. Through the trees, I will find you. Next up is a bouquet of flowers. This is to remind me, in the famous words of Miley Cyrus, I can buy myself flowers, and I do, but I would like to do it more. Next up we have a water bottle to remind myself to drink more water. I have my big ass all day bottle that I got for Christmas last year that I have been making sure to use, but I'm still quite slow with it. I don't quite follow the times as I'm supposed to, so I just think I could still be doing more. The next picture is a picture of a woman on a walking pad. I've had my eye on one of these bad boys for the last few years, just because I like treadmills. It's one of the few pieces of exercise equipment I can use, but obviously, one, this isn't my house, two, it's not a big house, so I don't have anywhere I can put a treadmill. But a walking pad is good. It's like you can fold them down, some of them, and I have under bed storage now, so I can chuck it under there when I'm not using it. And just like in general, I really should be exercising more, so that is on here for that reason. Vision board. Bollocks. Just took a chunk of the glue under my nail. Ew! Next up we have a person cooking. I would like to cook more. I have already saved a bunch of recipes that I would like to try. I'm supposed to be cooking like twice a week anyway, but because it's been so hot, everyone's kind of been slacking a little bit. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve that I want to try. There we go. My last one of these pictures is a camera because I want to film more. I miss you guys.
I love you and I miss you.
You know what's crazy? I made these nice and small because I was worried that they would be too big. And now I have all this blank space. Okay, now this next thing that I'm cutting out is actually from an instruction booklet, but it's okay because I've already learnt everything I need to from it. If you are a family member of mine, you might want to skip like a few minutes ahead. If not, you've been warned. This next picture is a picture of my new vibrator. Again, fairly self-explanatory. I'm hoping for good vibes this year, guys. I mentioned it a while ago in a now deleted video. I have never finished, and I want to. I would like to see what all of the fuss is about, so I'm putting this on here to manifest an orgasm. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. Now I have a magazine to try and find anything else I'm missing, but mostly so I can cut out letters because I have words that I want to put down as well. Therapy, first and foremost. So I need THERAPY. Right, and I've cut out another P to already get started on the next word, which is peace. WHANAUJOY.
Yes.
Was there anything else? Therapy, peace, joy, family. I don't think I want to write the word love. I think I want to find like a love heart or something. Stickers. There is a heart. Fear not, people. We have found a love heart. The child left stickers in my room. There we go. There's a love heart to represent love. And I might also thief the smiley face. Just to punctuate the joy. There we go. Perfect. I'm done. Obviously there are still some gaps, but I'm going to take that as an opportunity to keep adding stuff throughout the year. I feel good about it. I feel good. I feel like this is going to be a good year. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope everybody else has a joyful, peaceful, productive 2024. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye.